Friends, gather round and let's talk about something truly American suspicion. Specifically, suspicion about whether your sweet old Nana is secretly a criminal mastermind who's been scamming Social Security for decades using the identity of her long-deceased Zumba instructor. It sounds ridiculous, right? Well, that's the gist of what former President Trump and our favorite Twitter-obsessed billionaire Elon Musk have been hinting at. They claim fraud is going on within Social Security, with millions being wrongly paid out. Now, we all love a good conspiracy theory, but the problem is when you're a public figure with a lot of influence, throwing around accusations without solid proof, well, that's like blaming your fart on the dog when you're the only one home. It stinks and nobody's buying it. So what did our government do? They sent in the hounds, or rather the Doge. And no, we're not talking about the cute internet meme. This is serious stuff, folks. Buckle up. Enter the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Musk's brainchild for, you guessed it, making the government more efficient. Their mission to sniff out the truth behind this alleged Social Security fraud. Sounds good in theory, right? Except, imagine a pack of bloodhounds unleashed in the Library of Congress, sniffing at ancient manuscripts for a whiff of wrongdoing. That's basically DOGE poking around in the Social Security system. They wanted the data names, addresses, payment histories, the works. Naturally, this caused a bit of a stir. Privacy advocates were throwing metaphorical tomatoes. Government agencies were clutching their files like precious family heirlooms, and the whole thing became more chaotic than a squirrel trying to parallel park. Amid this bureaucratic bedlam, things got personal. The acting commissioner of Social Security, Michelle King, decided she'd had enough. She resigned, basically saying, I'd rather wrestle a bear than deal with this DOGE debacle. Trump, never one to miss an opportunity, replaced her with Leland Dudek, a man who apparently loves DOGE more than a teenager loves TikTok. Dudek was practically begging for access to that sweet, sweet data. Now we get to the heart of the issue: data. It's the lifeblood of the 21st century, more valuable than oil, gold, and even those limited edition Supreme Oreos. And DOGE wanted it all, arguing it was crucial to uncover the truth about the alleged fraud. But here's the thing, giving one entity unfettered access to such sensitive information is like handing a toddler a loaded water gun. It might seem fun at first, but the consequences could be messy, unpredictable, and potentially very damaging. What if this data fell into the wrong hands? What if it was used for purposes other than its intended one? These are legitimate concerns, folks, not just the ramblings of paranoid conspiracy theorists. Meanwhile, the Treasury Department, perhaps feeling a bit left out of the drama, decided to do some investigating of their own. And what did they find? Over 5 months, they managed to recover a whopping $31 million in payments made to deceased individuals. Now, $31 million is nothing to sneeze at, but in the grand scheme of Social Security's trillions, it's practically a rounding error. It's like finding a penny in your couch cushions while searching for your lost winning lottery ticket. So after all that drama, all that data grabbing, all that political posturing, what did DOGE actually uncover? Well, the answer might surprise you, or more likely it won't. Remember that SSA Inspector General's report we mentioned earlier, the one that found less than 1% of Social Security benefits were improper payments, mostly overpayments to living individuals? Yeah, that report basically threw a bucket of cold water on the whole massive fraud narrative. It turns out most of the fraud was due to outdated systems, clerical errors, and the simple fact that people forget to tell the government when their spouse kicks the bucket. Shocking, I know, but did this stop Trump? Of course not. He doubled down, proposing to exempt Social Security benefits from income tax. A move that, while sounding great on paper, would actually cost trillions and potentially bankrupt the entire system. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Well, it seems like the real Social Security fraud is the fear-mongering itself. It's a distraction from the real issues, a system in dire need of modernization and a political climate more concerned with scoring points than finding solutions. And as for Doge, well, they're still out there sniffing around for inefficiencies. Let's just hope they don't accidentally delete the entire Social Security database while trying to install a new printer driver. That would be awkward. Like, follow and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Donate to support the channel.